Hey, what's up, fighters? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're diving deep into the Anime Dungeon Fighters universe, talking about something absolutely crucial: fruits. Now, if you've been playing the game for a while, you already know just how game-changing these bad boys can be. They're not just something you grab and forget about, they literally boost your power to crazy levels. So, in this video, we're going to rank the best fruits to help you dominate those tough bosses and become the strongest anime fighter out there. For those of you who are new to Anime Dungeon Fighters, let me break it down real quick. This Roblox experience throws you into an anime-packed world where you fight heroes and monsters from some of your favorite shows: One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball, Solo Leveling, Demon Slayer, you name it. And while you're swinging those epic weapons and gathering up heroes, the fruits are where the magic really happens. These fruits give you unique abilities that can completely turn the tide in battles, especially when facing off against bosses. But here's the thing. Not all fruits are created equal. Some are total beasts that'll help you tear through enemies like they're paper, while others, let's just say they could use a little more juice. So, stick around as we break down the ultimate fruit tier list in Anime Dungeon Fighters and figure out which ones you should be rocking in your next fight. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be ready to roll through dungeons like a pro. Let's get into it. I'm quickly moving on to the video, and I'm ranking fruits in Anime Dungeon Fighters. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching! The fruits in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, sand fruit. Alright, so let's talk about the lowly sand fruit in Anime Dungeon Fighters. I've got to be honest with you all, this fruit is painfully bad. It was actually the first fruit I got when I started playing, and for a hot second I thought, oh cool, this is going to help me tear through dungeons. Yeah, no. Turns out, this fruit is about as useful as a paper umbrella in a hurricane. It just doesn't do anything compared to what some of the other fruits can pull off. I mean, listen, if you're thinking about going solo with this thing, you might as well leave it behind. The sand fruit's abilities feel like you're throwing pebbles at a dragon. No chance, right? It's like it's not even trying to help. At this point, I honestly feel a bit bad for it because, let's face it, we all know it's the underdog of the fruit world, but this one just isn't worth the effort. So, unless you're looking for a bit of nostalgia like me, who keeps it around purely for the memories, avoid the sand fruit at all costs. There are much better options out there. You'll thank yourself later when you're not stuck fighting for your life with what feels like a beach toy. The fruits in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, ice fruit and inspire fruit. Alright, so let's talk about the fruits you're probably going to see all the time in Anime Dungeon Fighters, the C-tier fruits. Now, I know you're hoping to get some flashy, powerful fruit that'll turn you into an unstoppable force of nature, but brace yourself because the Ice and Inspire fruits are likely going to be your introduction to the fruit world. And trust me, they're, let's just say, not exactly game changers. The Ice fruit? Yeah, it's cool in name only. If you are expecting to freeze enemies in their tracks and dominate, think again. This fruit gives you a pretty low stat buff, and honestly, it's just not built for greatness. It's kind of like that first pair of training wheels. They're good while you're learning, but you'll want to ditch them real quick as soon as you can get your hands on something better. Then there's the Inspire fruit. Now, don't let the name fool you into thinking it's going to spark some epic battle performance. It's more like a gentle pat on the back. You got this, but not really doing much else to help. It's fine if you're just starting out, but seriously, don't settle. There's way better fruit waiting for you once you've leveled up a bit, so consider these a stepping stone on your journey to becoming OP. The fruits in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, leopard fruit, spike fruit, ninjutsu fruit, and fox fruit. Alright folks, let's dive into the B tier fruits of Anime Dungeon Fighters. Now, I know what you might be thinking. B tier? Is that good or bad? Well, think of it this way. These fruits are like that dependable friend who's always there for you, but might not be the life of the party. They're decent and can hold their own, but you know you can aim higher. So, let's check out what we've got here. First up, we've got the leopard fruit. This little guy may not roar like a top-tier beast, but it definitely has its charm. It's got some interesting abilities that can catch your opponents off guard. While it might not dish out the most damage, it can be a sneaky pick if you're looking to throw your enemies for a loop. Just remember, don't get too cozy with it. There are definitely better options out there. Next in line is the spike fruit. Now, this one is all about making a statement. It's got some decent attack potential and it's perfect for those quick hits when you need to keep your foes at bay. However, it lacks the versatility of some higher tier fruits, which means you might find yourself wishing for something a bit more powerful in tougher battles. But hey, if you're just starting out, it can be a great stepping stone. Finally, we can't forget about the ninjutsu fruit and the fox fruit. The ninjutsu fruit adds a bit of stealthy flair to your gameplay, allowing you to dart around and surprise your enemies. And who doesn't love the cunning tricks of the fox fruit? It can be a fun choice for those looking to mix things up. Just keep in mind that while they might have their niche uses, they're not going to be the stars of the show. So if you get stuck with one of these fruits, remember, it's all about having fun and finding ways to make them work for you. The fruits in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, light fruit and Buddha fruit. Alright, let's dive into the A-tier fruits of anime dungeon fighters. These fruits are not just good, they're a cut above the rest, giving players a solid advantage in battles. If you manage to snag one of these bad boys, you can consider yourself lucky. They might not be the absolute top-tier fruits, but trust me, having them on your team will make a noticeable difference. First up, we've got the light fruit. This gem shines bright, offering fantastic benefits that can turn the tide in any encounter. Its speed and agility boosts are perfect for dodging those pesky attacks while dishing out damage at the same time. Whether you're soloing dungeons or teaming up with friends, the light fruit is a reliable choice that will keep your performance shining. And let's not forget about the Buddha fruit. Now, I know it has a bit of a reputation, but don't let that fool you. It might not be the most flashy fruit out there, but it definitely deserves an A-tier spot. Buddha provides some solid defensive perks, making you tougher to beat. So, while it might not top the charts, it's a fruit that can stick around on your roster for a long time. Strong, dependable, and definitely worth grabbing if you see it. So, there you have it. The A-tier fruits in anime dungeon fighters are strong contenders that can bolster your team and make gameplay much more enjoyable. What are your thoughts? Have you used any of these fruits? Let me know in the comments below. The fruits in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Sun Wukong fruit, Goku fruit, Dark Lord fruit, and Love fruit. Alright folks, let's dive into the juicy goodness of the S-tier fruits in anime dungeon fighters. If you've been grinding in this game, you know that having the right fruits can seriously tip the scales in your favor. And let me tell you, these fruits are not just good, they're downright OP. You'll feel like a total powerhouse as you unleash their crazy moves on your unsuspecting opponents. Who wouldn't want to dominate the battlefield with these bad boys? First up, we've got the Sun Wukong fruit. Named after the legendary Monkey King, this fruit is all about agility and trickery. With its fantastic moves, you can confuse your enemies and strike when they least expect it. Imagine pulling off a dazzling combo that leaves your foes scratching their heads in disbelief. This fruit makes you feel like a true martial arts master, and trust me, once you get your hands on it, you won't want to let go. Next on our list is the Goku fruit. If you're a fan of the Saiyan saga, you'll love the power this fruit brings to the table. It's like having your very own Super Saiyan transformation. The Goku fruit boosts your strength, allowing you to deliver massive damage with every punch. Plus, its special moves are a sight to behold. You'll feel invincible, and who doesn't want that? Now, let's talk about the Dark Lord fruit. This one's a game changer, and it's perfect for those of you who like to play with a bit of darkness. With its powerful abilities, you can summon shadows to confuse and overwhelm your opponents. It's all about strategy and control, making it a perfect pick for players who enjoy outsmarting their foes. Last but certainly not least, we have the Love fruit. Don't let the name fool you. This fruit packs a punch. It not only boosts your stats, but also brings a unique twist to your gameplay. You'll be able to charm and outwit your enemies, turning their attacks against them. It's all about love and strategy, making it a favorite for many players. So there you have it, the S-tier fruits that will take your gameplay to the next level in anime dungeon fighters. If you can snag any of these fruits, you'll be well on your way to crafting the ultimate team of fighters. Happy gaming, and may the fruit gods smile upon you. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.